Brought to you by... And now, let's all play What's My Line? And now, live from New York.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of What's My Line, brought to you by False Positive. Zoom edition. We're all home still in our pandemic because, poor leadership. But we're going to get right to it. I'd like to introduce the panel to everyone. Gay LaRoe.
Hey, everybody.
Gay is the co-host of False Positive, stand-up comedian and producer extraordinaire.
Producer.
You have to circle your face when you're a producer. And then we have the one and only Liz Jackson, guest star of False Positive, the podcast, works at an undisclosed location. We can't talk about it.
It's a beautiful location.
Thank you.
Hi, Liz, and welcome back. Nice to have you. You weren't here last, oh my God.
I wasn't
2
here
weeks ago, we stumped the panel.
Woo!
So hard. That's what
It was so bad. We have Adam Hineker, our producer and engineer of False Positive and all-around podcast engineer producer.
Hey, everybody.
How are you, buddy?
What's happening?
Good to see you. We, what do you call it? We adoringly refer to Adam as Squee.
Yup.
So if you hear me reply to him or call him Squee, that's why. And then we have our first-time panelist with us. Her name is Jenna Novak. She happens to be Dan's cousin. And if you're a follower and a watcher of this show, you will remember that Jenna was on, and we had to guess what nonprofit she worked for. And she indeed did sex trafficking.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenna stumped us.
I'm happy to say-
I didn't stump
No,
you.
you didn't?
I won.
Oh, you won?
Look at
you
it.
won.
Yes, because remember I was like SBU.
That's
Yes.
Yes.
But wait, was it that we didn't guess what the nonprofit was? Was that what it was?
It was just the issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
human
Yeah.
trafficking and not just sex
Yeah.
trafficking.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm glad to say there is no human trafficking
Yes.
on our show tonight.
No.
So that's a plus.
I don't know about that.
Dan LaBelle is our producer. Dan's put all this shenanigans together. Hi, Dan.
Hi. I'm not here. I'm here against my own will. I've been trafficked.
Yeah, you were trafficked.
Cry for help.
Oh,
Gifts,
yeah.
though.
Help.
Dan
How about
might
you
be a little
traffic some of these gifts, these prizes that we got?
Huh?
They traffic some of these prizes.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, you never
We
know.
have good ones tonight.
That's
Oh,
right.
I can't wait.
So listen, without further ado, let's get right to our first contestant. But first,
Drum roll.
there's a word from our sponsor. So we actually have some sponsors tonight, and I'm excited because we finally are legit, and I'm gonna tell you all about them right now. And they bring us our What's My Line. It's a great thing. So What's My Line? False Positive brings you What's My Line, brought to you by Imagine Smile Design. Now I'm so excited. They're an outstanding top-of-the-line dental facility located conveniently in the heart of Gramercy Park. Imagine Smile Design can fill all your dental needs from cleaning and exams to implants and crowns. Hi, look.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it right here. They do the very best in cosmetic dentistry and general dental care. Imagine Smile Design will give you the smile you always dreamed of. They gave it to me. I know they give it to Gay. You guys, you should go too. Give them a call, 212-651-9957, or go to their website, imaginesmiledesign.com, to see examples of their amazing work and tell them that we sent you. Our second sponsor tonight is brought to you by Beach Burger of Long Beach. Beach Burger, located in Long Beach, New York, offers up mouth-watering delights for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the beach. On the beach. Sul Spaggia. That's in Italian. Try the amazing caramel French toast. And if lunch is in order, try the beach burger with a side of their signature hand-cut fries. It's a local sensation. If there's a vegetarian in your group, don't worry, because there's always the Beyond Burger or the Chopped Pacific Beach Avocado Salad. Plus, vast array of hand-spun shakes and fountain drinks. But take note, no trip to the beach burger would be complete without the world-famous mermaid cone. I believe Gay is familiar with the mermaid cone. I believe she's
The mermaid cone.
What is it?
She might have been eaten. I'll tell you after. Head to the Long Island Railroad and go see our friends at Beach Burger, located on the Grand Boulevard in beautiful, sunny Long Beach, New York. It's like a 20-minute train ride from New York. Follow them on Facebook or Instagram. Again, Beach Burger in Long Beach, New York. Those are. Those are our two sponsors. With no further ado, let's get right to our first contestant. The first contestant, enter and sign in, please.
Christine.
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
Okay.
And I want to pause for a second to let everybody at home see what Chris does for a living. Okay, with that being said, I believe Chris might know somebody on our panel. Wave your hand if that's you. Yeah. So Jenna knows Chris. And Jenna's going to sit this out while Adam, Liz, and Gay Leroux go at it. So we're going to start the questioning with Liz Jackson.
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
So Jenna can't give us like leading questions?
No.
No facial expressions either.
Shut her video off, Dan.
Okay.
Liz is gonna fire up Jess.
Okay. Hello, Chris. Oh wait, Dana, are we doing the same thing where you tell us if it's a?
I'm sorry. Yes, Chris is
okay.
salaried, and he is. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Not even if he deals in services or products.
He deals mostly in services.
Okay, mostly in.
That's
services.
all I'm giving you. Go.
Okay.
Services, salary.
Yes, services and salaried. Okay. Hello, Chris. How are you
Hello.
tonight? Hi. Okay. Has your job that deals with services, even though you are a salaried employee, has it been affected by the COVID-19 crisis?
Yes.
Okay. Are you considered an essential employee?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. This essential employee that you are considered to be, does it put you in harm's way? And what I mean by that is, like, do you have to take even more extra precautions besides just wearing a mask and washing your hands? Like, are you in the type of business that, like, you have to be even more careful than the average person?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I agree. 1 down, 9 to go, Adam.
Okay. Do you work for a private business?
Yes.
Okay. The service that you provide, can it be for men and women?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like Chris and I are in the middle of some kind of standoff right now.
Yes.
I'll see your men and women and raise you
And raise you.
as an essential worker. Okay. To do your job, can you do it from home?
I mean, yeah.
I
mean, he could, like
hypothetically,
like a person that works in a theater, opening a curtain, has to go to the theater. But a person that's say, landscape their own yard. You know what I mean? So,
Gotcha.
I mean, yes, technically he could do it at home, but he doesn't.
Okay.
I would think, right, Chris?
is that mostly a no?
Right. So I'm going to give you a no, actually.
Okay,
Adam.
all right, all right.
Not you.
Kinda yes.
Two
It was a
down,
no.
8 to
Kinda
go.
yes.
Gayla Rowe.
Chris, hello. I love your shirt.
Thank
Dean's
you.
laughing out loud to 30 Rock. Hey, do you wear a uniform when you perform this service?
Yes.
You do. Do you perform
Yeah,
this service?
using the word uniform to suggest anything that is either different than what he walks in the door with.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, continue.
Do you work outside?
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
No, 3 down, 7 to go. Liz Jackson.
Hello again.
Hello.
Okay, so this essential service that that you're still considered an essential employee, but you don't work outside and you kind of wear a uniform. Does this? Can you also deal with children in this essential service? Do you perform the service for kids as well, or
I'm gonna
could
say
you?
that's mostly a no.
Mostly, but it's qualified.
No,
Yes.
he does. I'm going to say,
I mean, it's a no.
does not
Yes.
provide it for the children. He would
For the
not.
children.
That would not be who it would be for. Adam, 4 down, 6 to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm lost.
Yeah, me too. Okay, bachelor number 1. Do you?
If I was a strawberry, how would you eat me?
Yeah, yeah, Chris, you big,
Well,
you big hunk.
Yeah, correct.
Boy, is there with the service that you provide? Is there a product that comes out of that service?
That's a no. That's a
That's a no.
Negative.
So, he may have an opportunity here and there to sell something retailed, but no, across the board.
Okay.
5 down,
Okay.
5 to go. Gayla Rowe.
do you work in financial services?
no.
6 down, 4 to go. Liz
Oh
Jackson.
boy.
I didn't know it was coming back this fast. So okay.
Be alert.
We
Okay.
didn't give you a buffer.
Okay. Let's see. You work in an essential service. Is this and you said it's a private service, so it's a private job, so it's not like an EMT or police
Don't
officer.
answer her.
Huh?
I said don't answer her. She does this all the time.
Objection.
Your witness.
Dana knows
Who's
all
in
of
the
my
witness?
secrets
No,
now. Like,
keep it going.
okay.
Keep it going.
so I told you I wasn't expecting to come back this
We're on to you, Liz.
She's fucking Aaron Brockovich. What?
Beat up against me.
I can't help it if people just like talking to me and just telling me stuff, okay? And I ask leading questions.
Go on.
Okay, so this essential service that does not necessarily outside, but you can perform it at home. Did you have to go to a specific location? Like, is it mostly at a specific location? What do I mean by that? Well, you know how a teacher goes to school. That is, they can do it from home.
Yes, does he
But
have
they
to go to a
Yeah.
Do you have to do a specific location in order
I
to do
do. I do.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Yes.
Woo!
Now, y'all, okay.
I remember the show's only an hour.
So you have to go to a specific location. Okay. Do you perform this job, this essential service, alone mostly?
No.
No,
See, I was gonna ask if you perform.
He's
with
got people around him. 7 down, 3 to go. Adam.
Okay, so being that you don't perform it alone, are you just one step of the process? Are there other people involved in the process?
My answer to that would be yes. There are
Yeah.
more people involved for sure.
Yeah, like
Okay.
right, like he is part of a
Gotcha.
end result. Yes.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
I'm not a one-man show.
Right.
No, but you could be.
Hmm.
Now,
They all made stank face, Adam. So no. That.
I'm trying to giving Chris a compliment. I'm just trying to butter him up. I'm hoping it kind of gives me
Good
more
job.
information because I'm totally lost here. Do you would you be considered part of the service industry?
Yes.
Aha.
Wait a minute.
Well,
I
okay.
think Adam means, I think when
I
he
think-
says service industry, he means restaurant, hotel service industry.
Hospitality.
Right. So then no.
Hospitality?
Yeah. No.
Is-
Did
is
you
it-
mean hospitality, Adam, or
No, that's not.
I can explain myself later,
No.
but
Yeah,
we're
that's-
switching that to a no.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't that
Yeah,
true?
I did mean
He
hospitality.
is not
Oh
English.
yeah. Okay.
he is
Not hospitality.
Gaylor, 8 down, 2 to go.
Do you work with a computer?
Yes.
I mean, it's an
Is it
aspect.
necessary for your
Let-
job?
Hold
I
on,
mean,
hold on.
yes.
It is an aspect of of his job, like it is every.
Mhm.
Right.
So it's really not going to help you to know that. But go
Do
on.
you work with your hands?
Yes.
Do you make things?
No. Not really.
Gay? You were
I thought you were going somewhere,
on a
Gabe.
path.
No, Gabe, you dropped the ball. All right, 9 down, 1
Oh,
to
I'm
go.
sorry. Do
This is
you?
not that difficult, I got to tell you. But Liz,
Yeah.
Are you a hair and makeup person? No, I'm kidding.
you're not a hair and makeup person.
So Jenna, what does he do again? Because I know you told us in the beginning. What was
No,
it?
no.
Okay. All right. This essential service that do you need specific software when you work on the computer?
Yes, we
Like,
use
You-
a
you
specific
have to use a
software.
specific
Yeah.
software, okay. And this specific software that you use, okay, so this it's core to what you have to do, and you're probably in like a line. Does this specific you do require degree of any sort? And when I say a degree, I'm being very loose, like either college credit where you had to go to a trade school or to get a certificate, or
Okay.
It does. It does. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my phone is ringing. It's distracting me.
It's
Does
Wellington.
Is this specific job that you need a degree for? Can I pass? Can I pass, Adam?
No, Liz, you got this. Come
You
on.
never
Okay,
pass.
Come
Right.
on.
Okay. I know I don't, but I'm rusty.
Come on.
Okay. So this.
One more.
So this
Let's go.
specific job that you do, and you said you're a part of a team, right? You did say that you're part of a team. Yeah, and you're like on one aspect level of it. Okay.
Mhm.
And it's not, I think we said that it's not financial. I think we said that. It's
We
not in
did.
the financial business.
We did. Yeah.
We did. Okay. Does your job have an element of instruction, like any type of training that you have to do for other people in order to get whatever it is that you do done?
Am I
Like,
elaborate?
okay.
I mean,
So,
I don't think it's, if it is, it's so minuscule, don't you think, Chris? Like,
I mean, like new people
right? I mean,
get trained.
he instructs them
And
upon departure,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
I give
Okay.
I give instruction.
Instruction to a certain
people.
degree. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go on.
Okay.
On departure.
So okay. Do you are you in HR?
No.
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 I mean,
Sorry, that was a Hail Mary.
All right, hold on.
I do
10
deal with it.
10 down, no
sometimes,
more
but-
to
You
go.
deal with it. So wait, what is it then? Because
Hold
if it has
on.
anything to
Do we
do
do
with
it? Is that it?
Hold on. Chris, reveal what it is you do.
I'm a veterinarian.
What?
Nice.
Oh,
Easy.
Come here.
All creatures great and small.
So, Mr.
Bring
Vet,
in
tell me
Toyota.
what this is. Come here.
Oh no, she's got
Oh.
diagnosis.
What is
Toyota.
There is a little
It looks like
right
a Yorkie.
here. What is that?
what is this? Oh, you're
Are you showing it?
Penis.
He's got dry patches
A
all
dog
over
dick.
him, and I think it's because he's old now. But he keeps
Is he
getting
itchy?
dry patches. Huh? He doesn't itch. It's just whenever I pet him, I'm like, where are all these little dandruff dry patches
Oh.
coming from?
He could have hypothyroidism. You might want to get a blood test. That's not a big deal.
Okay.
If
'Cause
he's
I
not
was just like,
itchy,
oh,
it's not a
shea
big
butter.
deal. Yeah, or it could just be dry
So-
skin.
Chris is being really humble. Chris is a vet surgeon. And
Ah.
clinic in which he works.
I'm not a
He's
board
the
certified
owner and he's a
surgeon.
vet surgeon.
I do surgery. There are surgeons and there are
Oh.
veterinarians. All
Wow.
veterinarians to some degree do
Yeah.
surgery, and that's me.
Mm.
Like
So
I
everyone
do
you're a vet
surgery, but
surgeon.
I'm not a surgeon. If that makes sense.
And you were open during the pandemic, like you
friend.
could take care of dogs or emergency surgery if they needed it.
Right. Yeah, we had to split into 2 teams to make sure that if one team got sick, the other team could keep going, and that actually happened.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
what
it was-
Dana and Dan and I do.
Yeah.
Chris, are you working now? What's this?
Yeah.
Are you in DC? You're in DC.
I'm on 8th Street, right across from the Atlas Theater.
So what's the deal with the kind
They're
of
all
work you
New
do
York.
in DC right now?
Cats and dogs only.
I mean-
We're like, oh, sorry.
I know. I mean, in terms of the virus, like, what are you operating at your office? Like,
Yeah, we're full blast. We've merged the 2 teams. Once the numbers got down into the 30s, 40s, we merged back together. Or when the phase 2 happened.
yeah.
So our teams are back together. We're back. We were shorter hours. We're full hours now, but we still don't let clients in the building at all. And I don't think even if they go to phase 3, if we're probably going to keep people outside
Yeah.
until the
Yeah, my
risk is
friend,
near 0.
the veterinarian does it curbside.
Yes, curbside.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, almost.
they can come
I
there
don't know
to-
any vets that aren't doing that.
Yeah.
I feel like this virus, because we're all getting used to and adapting to working without coming into contact with people and like physical barriers. Like, I feel like that's not going to go away. Like we're kind of transitioning.
I think
to a
it's like
different way of
shoes
living.
at an airport. I think we don't
Yeah.
even
Right.
think of taking our shoes off. When you get
Yep.
there, you just take them off and you don't even think about it. But remember, I'm not taking my shoes off. Like everybody threw a shit fit. And
No one ever died
that's
from a
all
shoe bomb ever
with these
Right.
damn masks. And I
in the history
refuse.
of the world.
You know what I say to people like who don't want to wear a mask in public? Light a cigarette up on an airplane. Go on. Go on an airplane and light up a cigarette, or go in a movie theater and light a cigarette and see how far you get. Watch how far you get, because I'm telling you, it's crazy. Anyway, I just went off on a little.
You won't get far.
Like
You will not get far.
Just wear the goddamn thing. I'm sick of being home. I've been unemployed for like 5 months and I'm bored out of my effing gourd.
But your haircut looks
I
magnificent.
do,
Yeah.
look,
Do you have a
I
pet?
look amazing. It's my-
Get a pet.
I have nothing to do but look at a mirror all goddamn day.
You wanna come
Anyway,
take care of
Chris,
Toyota?
Chris, thank you so much for
Wait,
joining us.
Chris
taking the
won
time.
something. Chris
Oh,
won
yeah, what-
something.
What
The
did he
parting
win?
gifts. The parting
right.
gifts.
Chris has won this sort of classic wooden foot massage roller.
Oh, that
Ooh.
looks very
Ooh.
nice. That's very nice.
Wow.
Prizes are getting
You want to
better.
rub your feet on that after Danny
Yeah.
did?
That
So
seems
this
sanitary.
is relatively
Disinfectant
new.
first.
It hasn't really been used.
I would keep
Oh,
my
yeah.
socks on.
I
Wow.
don't want to say, Dan's cousin is here, so I don't want to go where I was gonna.
You
I'm
know,
just saying, Chris, you might just want to have him send a picture of it.
sure, I'll give it to my cousin. She can pass it off to you. It's
How do
up
I
to you.
how do I get that again?
Through
Yeah.
Jenna.
Give it to me. Dan's my
Through Jenna.
cousin.
It's
Oh,
gonna
okay,
go
great.
through Jenna. She'll be the arbiter of how clean it is.
All right.
You'll never get it.
Amazing. Chris, thanks again. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
That was a lot of fun.
Wow.
You guys didn't get it.
I'm
But,
running.
you
Get
know,
it.
that's because Jenna wasn't playing. Maybe
There
this
were only 3
will
of them.
get it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
funny. I felt a chiropractor vibe from him.
Did you really?
I did. I felt chiropractor.
I thought one of you would ask, do you have a degree?
He
I
did.
did.
Medical, you know.
I
I was
asked
gonna-
about that brief, but I thought,
Instead, you
thought this
always
was my
ask
fault.
about computer software.
well, I
I
asked
can't
about
believe that nobody went down the medical like
But my-
side of
my
things.
He said he was essential, but nobody explored the
Here's the
medical
deal.
stuff.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody uses a computer at work
Yeah.
unless you work on computers. at
But
work.
what if you're a landscaper? You
Or
don't
you-
use
You
computers.
do. You invoice
You
on a
do
computer.
order-
No, you
What do you
invoice if you're the
order
boss.
from?
But that's
Not
what your
necessarily invoice.
accountant does.
Thank you.
I
Anyway,
mean, right? Because every landscaper has an accountant.
let's get
But
right.
you know what?
to
Not
our-
everyone needs essential software.
All right. let's just calm down. Losing control of
Okay.
the show. All right, let's bring in our second contestant. Will the second contestant please enter and sign in, please?
Oh.
Paul. All right, everybody. So we have Paul in the studio, and we're going to take a pause and let the audience at home know what Paul's line is. Okay, so panel, it's a little different. We're not going to figure out what Paul does for a living. Your job is to figure out what kind of company Paul works at. All right? So you need to figure out where he works. That's basically what you're doing. He is salaried and he deals in services at this job. And we're going to start the questioning with my favorite booth squee, Adam Iniger.
Okay. All right. Hey, Paul. Did the pandemic that we're currently in the middle of affect your job at all?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The company that we're going for, the company you work for. So, and Dana, just to clarify, you said he works in services.
Correct. If you figure out his services, you would figure out where he works. You would figure out
but
the kind of
the
what
company
kind of
is a
place
right.
work
The
at.
company
Correct.
provides a service.
Right.
Okay. Is there technology involved in your company? I know that's a vague question, but
Yes.
the okay. Is it in the tech industry?
No.
No.
No, wouldn't be considered that. 1 down, 9 to go. Jenna. Oh my God, it's Jenna's first question.
My first question ever. But I wanted to clarify something. Are we trying to figure out the name of the company or the type of company?
The
No,
kind
the
of
type.
company.
Just a type, right?
What they
Okay.
do.
What they do.
Okay.
What his service is.
Okay. Are the services that you provide, do they assist in people's happiness?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Good question. Oh,
But
yeah.
let me tell you,
Woo.
it would put you off base. It would be so contrite. So 2 down and 8 to go, Gayloro.
I get a strict hotelier vibe from you, Paul. Do you work in a hotel?
No.
Nope, doesn't
All right,
work.
thank you.
Hey, don't let the backdrop fool you.
Right, because
3 down.
he has a British accent. You think he's a concierge?
I can't help it.
what does that mean?
Are you a butler?
Yeah.
All right,
Rooms.
3 down, 7 to go. Dan, flip the 3. 3 down, 7 to go. Liz Jackson.
My turn. Hello, Paul. Hey. The job that you do specifically for this place, do you need a degree to work here in general or for your specific job? Like when somebody, I'll clarify. Like when somebody thinks I work at a university, right? They typically think, oh, you're a professor, you most likely need a degree to work there. So because that's what people normally think about. Like if you worked at a hospital, people automatically think doctor. So you need a degree for that.
Right. Do you need a degree to do
Do you need a degree like at this?
No.
No.
4 down, 6 to go. Adam Hinniger.
Okay. The company that you work for, did it have more than 100 employees?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
5 down, 5 to go.
Not a huge company.
Jenna.
It's me?
Yep, Jenna.
Oh,
Sorry.
Didn't think it come that fast, did you?
I dozed off for a moment. I was like,
I thought it was
you guys
gay.
got this, right? I'll be over here. Yeah. Yo, Jenna.
Is the company that you work for national in scope?
No.
No, but the services are national in scope. His specific company isn't, but certainly. So I'm going to give her a qualified yes. Don't flip that yet.
Ugh.
I'm going to let you continue because the service is what I'm asking for, and yes, it is worldwide, global. You can find these services anywhere in the world.
But his company does not cater to the world. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But the service does. We're not talking about the company, we're talking about the service. So, Jenna, continue.
Can you do the job on your own?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you could. I think you'd need some help. You'd have to. 6 down, 4 to go, Gaylor Road.
It's my favorite question, Paul. Do you wear a uniform to do this job?
No.
Nope, 7 down and 3 to go, Liz.
Is this company that you work for, is it a for-profit company as opposed to non-for-profit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I want to just say to the panel, you guys are going after the company, and I'm talking, you should figure out what it does, not the company. The structure of the company isn't really crucial here. So I think you're going a little off, and I want to get you back on because we only have 3 no's left. So I would really try and figure out who he caters to or what it caters to or how it caters, and et cetera, et cetera. And it's not catering.
They don't file as a 401c3. We've established
Not catering.
that.
And it's not catering.
Right,
Despite all the catering.
Right. Like all that, like, yes,
Catering
to
to your
offer
needs.
fucking profit share. It doesn't fucking matter. So,
Okay. So the service that you provide or your job does for this company that can be all over the world, does it have anything to do with essential services? Meaning, in essential, I know that's broad, but essential. So when I think of essential services, I'm thinking of like, you know, doctors, you know,
Okay.
fire. Am I?
Yeah. Just leave it there. Let's have an answer.
I've only got 2 answers, so I will say yes.
Okay. You want to say something, Dana? Because your mouth
I
went open.
think it would be. I'm gonna try.
Something to say.
I wouldn't. You know, I think globally this service is essential.
Okay.
Globally, this service is essential. Whether or not, you know, your place was rabid with COVID, you could or couldn't have used it. So I don't want to harp too much on it.
Okay. So then, does this service have to do with maybe the government then?
No.
No. 8 down, 2 to go, Adam.
Man, I'm pretty stumped. I'm going to go with a wild stab and say, does your company sell insurance?
No.
No.
But that was a good stab, actually.
That's a
Yeah,
good,
what?
I don't know.
Stab.
good
A
stab.
really good stab.
Good stab. Jenna, you not only was it your first question this round, but you're the last question of the
How do I ask this? Is your company, have you seen an increase in services due to COVID? That wasn't asked, right?
right.
It wasn't
It was not asked.
Have you seen an increase in services due to any kind of disaster? Would you see an increase in services due to disaster?
Such a good question.
Yeah.
Stop kissing up to your cousin.
Good is good, you know.
Distant cousins.
Good is good.
Yes.
An
Okay.
increase in services because of disaster, kind of.
Kind of. Did you-
Two answers. So
Wait, so Paul,
No,
what
he's
was your
saying sort of. I think he's
sort
saying
of? All right.
Okay.
I think that could be a yes. Yeah.
I can explain later, but not now.
Okay.
Don't explain that.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to be so interesting when he explains though.
Continue, Jenna.
So you do see an increase in services. It's not to make people happy. You do not need a degree. Are you entering into other people's personal spaces to do your services?
No.
No.
Come on.
No, 10 down, no more to go. So, Paul, tell everybody what it is your company does.
My company is a New York-based co-working company. We have multiple locations here in the city. I manage the business with many hats. I've been here over 20 years. After 9/11, we did help a lot of companies that were dislocated from downtown.
Right.
But currently through COVID, in the short term, everybody's gone home to work upstate, Long Island, wherever. So it has affected us. In the medium and long term, I think it will benefit us in that I don't think anyone is going to sign a traditional lease for 5,000 square feet for 25 people anytime soon. So we're like a hotel, but for business.
Right.
Nice.
Can I
I
just
got
ask you
the
a question
hotel
though?
vibe.
With that said though, who wants to share space with strangers right now?
Well, most of our space is private offices. So when people think of co-working, because of Adam Newman and the recent debacle that is WeWork, you think of a communal, kumbaya, big open space. That has typically been a very small part of what we do. Like in any office environment, of course, there's a kitchen where you get coffee and there's some shared space. They made that a focal point. Thankfully, or fortunately, we didn't make it the only kind of space. So for the vast majority, so here's a good one. So somebody asked about doctors. So depending on which location it is, we do have therapists that work in our, psychotherapists. We have lawyers,
Broadway
a whole bunch
producers.
of range, and some medical professionals, as well as some very boring, things. But
Have you heard of Impact Hub?
sorry, Impact Hub.
Impact Hub.
No, but it sounds like one of many cool names.
Yeah, it is, but it's a similar concept, but it's also like a social incubation type.
I worked at 40 Wall Street, which was a row of just glass offices. And I went to work one time, and my boss, it was a small office, and my boss had brought his 3 young children to work with him, and I quit.
I'll tell you a funny story.
Anyway,
Isn't that the guy who ate the onions?
Paul, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Sorry the panel didn't get it. They're not doing very well today.
I'm not sorry.
But we have a gift for you. Dan, tell Paul what he's won.
Paul, it's been so fucking hot in New York the last month and humid and gross that you have won a can of Splash Cool. It's a swimming pool in a can.
Oh, hey.
It's like
Take it to the
a
beach.
purified water spray.
Paul doesn't really need it where he is right now.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
At the beach.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you all. Thank you.
I'll come
Thank
down.
you, Paul.
Thank you.
I'll come down into the South Barrio and bring it to you someday soon.
All right.
El Barrio.
Yeah. Thanks,
Bye,
Paul.
Paul.
Bye.
Good job.
Well, panel,
That one was hard,
It was
You
That was
hard.
really
you
hard.
can't get them all right.
but that one was hard.
It was a difficult one. Yes, it was difficult. I tried to get you on board, on track.
You
Tried to
did.
focus you. I'm sorry I didn't. I failed as a host.
I think you derail us when you try to
failed
focus
you all.
us.
I don't think so. I think I helped you. I really do. I think you'd go off on a tangent if I didn't zero you all. Listen, so as I said at the beginning, we got some sponsors, and I want to give them a shout out. So
Woo!
we're going to be in with contestant number 3, but first a word from our sponsor, which is Imagine Smile Design. And yeah, Gay and I go there. We go there. All right, we know people, and they are the outstanding, top-of-the-line dental facility located conveniently in the heart of Gramercy Park. Imagine Smile Design can fill all your dental needs from cleaning and exams to implants and crowns.
Nice.
Right there. Look at that. Look at that shit. He capped every one of those things.
And you have a beautiful smile.
From dental needs, from cleaning exams to implants and crowns, the very best in cosmetic dentistry and general dental care. Imagine Smile Design to give you the smile you always dreamed of. I know Gay and I have our beautiful smile thanks to the doctors over there. So give them a call, 212-651-9957, or go to their website, imaginesmiledesign.com, to see examples of their amazing work, and tell them that we sent you. Our other sponsor tonight is Beach Burger of Long Beach, New York. Beach Burger offers up mouth-watering delights for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Try the amazing caramel sea salt French toast, and if lunch is in order, try the Beach Burger with the side of signature hand-cut fries. If there's a vegetarian in your group, you can always get the Beyond Burger or the chopped Pacific Beach avocado salad, plus the best array of hand-spun shakes and fountain drinks. Take note. No trip to Beach Burger would be complete. Oh my God. Without the world famous, what?
Mermaid
Cone.
Cone.
I
We
want a
love
mermaid
it.
cone.
Head to the Long Island Railroad. Go see our friends out at Beach Burger, located on the boardwalk at Grand Boulevard. They're amazing, good people. Go try them. Third contestant is in the studio. Let's bring him in and have him sign in, please. Ooh, it's a guy. See, I already gave it away.
I mean,
While
I think
While
we
our
might.
contestant's signing in, Dana, what would your teeth look like if you hadn't gone to Imagine Smile Design?
You know what? They'd look like yours.
Oh, right.
Oh, the
Yeah.
pain.
Boys,
That's what
boys.
they look like.
Boy.
Burn.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sorry.
I teed that up.
Ouch.
You really did. You set that joke up. All right.
Rhoda.
Roderick.
Rob.
Road.
All right, so we are in the studio with Rob, our third and last contestant of the night.
Yeah.
Panel, you guys gotta do better. You guys
Right.
gotta do better. I think the first game wasn't great because Jenna wasn't part of it, but now we have Jenna. So expect to win here. We're going to start our questioning tonight. Oh, Rob is salaried, and he deals in services.
And let's tell the audience what he does.
No. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
I was like, no, Dan.
They're going to Liz.
Let's do
Liz,
that.
you've got him shaken up, boy. You got him.
Hard, man.
Yeah,
Right,
Liz. Come on, Liz.
right you are.
Listen,
All right,
I'm telling you,
let's-
this is what I do.
Let's pause for a second and let the audience at home know what Rob does for a living. Okay. Without further ado, Jenna is up.
Okay. I'm going to go with the same question that we've asked first for each one. It's good. Has your job been impacted by COVID?
Yes.
Football, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are you considered essential?
Yes.
Do you work in the service industry, the hospitality industry?
No.
No. Hospitality, nope. 1 down, 9 to go, Gayla Rowe.
Do you wear a uniform at work?
Yes.
Are you a civil servant?
Yes.
Are you a policeman?
No.
No.
Okay.
2 down, 8 to go, Liz Jackson.
Hello again, Rob. I see
Oh.
that Dana has probably coached you well because you were very rigid and saying yes, no, yes, no. So I feel like they got to you. But you know, we're friends now. You and me. Okay, we can talk. Forget these people that's trying to get between us. Okay.
Go on.
How you doing? Okay. Okay. So, is your essential job considered to be part of the public sector? Meaning, like, if you were a fireman or a police officer or something like that, are you considered a public employee?
Yes.
Aha. Okay.
Well,
And
Gay
you
asked if he was a civil servant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because
He's a public official.
that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Do
Let me do my job, Dan.
it.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you do shift work? Meaning, like, you know, you might have you're not necessarily like a 9 to 5.
You work in shifts.
You do work in shifts. Okay.
Ask him.
Yeah, but you've got him so scared he didn't answer.
Ask him.
Yes.
I did. Thank you. Okay. And this, were you in the military? And if so, would that have helped you with your job?
No, you only get to ask one question. One question. Were you in the military? Is that your question?
If you were in the military, would that have helped you with this job?
No.
No, not necessarily. 3 down and 7 to go. Adam, Dan, flip the card.
Sorry.
Thank you.
You don't have to flip it, boo-boo.
3 down, 7 to go. Adam.
Flip it, boo boo. All right, Rob. I am wondering, does your job have to do with transportation?
No.
Transportation? No. 4 down, 6 to go. Jenna.
Do you work in one location or multiple locations? Do you work in multiple locations?
Yes.
Are you called out to specific locations, or are you called out to specific locations?
Can you clarify that question?
Yeah, like, what do you...
So, I mean, it's not like you're on a rotation to go to a lot of different locations, but you get a call and you go to a random location because of that call.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a good question.
Maybe you can have me on again. And you're in a uniform and you're in civil service. Okay, do you have a partner that you work with?
No.
No, 5 down, 5 to go. Gayla Rowe.
Do you work with a team of people?
Yes.
Dan, flip the card.
Are you a fireman?
It's 4.
No, it's 5. You just missed one.
They're arguing, Rob, but are you a fireman? You have great guns.
Yes, I am.
Really? Wow!
I got it.
Rob, let's see the gun show. Come on.
That's great.
Oh my
Gun
gosh.
show.
I never get them, Rob. Talk to Liz. I
Gay
never,
wants to see
No,
the gun
you
show.
have. You have a couple times.
Congratulations.
a couple of times now.
Times you have.
I think we also know Rob's wife.
We
I
did.
thought you were a lawyer, though.
Is she around, Rob?
She is.
Bring her in.
I will. Hold on.
Adam, you
Oh,
don't
man.
recognize that beautiful yoga backdrop of Mary Gambino?
Right. Gay, I forgot about that. You remembered it.
I don't. Maybe I wasn't on that show.
You were on
there
that
you
show.
go. I remember you. I remember you.
Mary was one of the parade of makeup
Yeah.
artists.
And
Yeah.
you thought she was a yoga instructor.
Yes, the one that I wasn't on.
Right. Well,
Did
but
you
that was
see?
that
Oh,
was
sorry.
because we had already had one hair and makeup
Yes.
person on.
Yeah, you were the second one,
much.
right?
She very much reads as hair and makeup, but I just
Dana is a devil.
yeah.
So good. It plays with
No, wait, who won?
I got it.
Gay got it.
got Wow.
Mary,
they
you've
were
been to
on
the
it early.
apartment.
They got
Listen,
civil.
did
They got
you hear
civil
how-
servant early.
Wait, did you hear how serious he is?
Yes.
He was,
No,
yes,
that's
no.
what I was like, Dana got to him because he's like, yes, no.
Yeah. It
Yes.
sounds
I'm like,
like
wait a
he was
minute.
coached.
Mm.
Yeah, he did sound coach.
Rob,
Where's your
Mhm.
firehouse?
Rob, where's your firehouse? It's in.
It's in Brooklyn Heights.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, all right. Nice.
Rob, it's interesting to me. I haven't been in the military, and I'm not a fireman, but your answer to would being in the military be beneficial to doing your job? I would have thought the answer would be yes, but you said no. I'm curious.
That's kind of borderline because I guess I could have went either way on that question.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
to me.
Well, you know what? I asked that question, and the reason why I asked that question is because, like, if you're a police officer, when you come in, if you've been in the military, you automatically might be bumped a little bit, or there's certain security,
Right.
like there are different things that like will put you.
I was
different
thinking of
jobs
it
like
more
that.
like, if he worked out, it would help him at his job. Like,
Well, I mean,
Wow.
clearly he works out, Dana.
He mentions Mary. He
Rob,
just
Right.
we want to see the gun show.
answer.
Hilarious.
I guess with the military thing, military that we have on our job, you still have to go through the same
Right.
steps as everybody else with the testing and
Mhm.
physical testing.
Right.
So, I mean, as far as the skills that you might learn in the military, you may carry with you.
Yeah.
That may help you. That's why I was kind of on the fence with that question. Probably the only one I hesitated on.
Right.
Gotcha.
But I agree
Yeah.
with you.
Fair.
You're not trained to be a fireman.
Yeah.
You can be a fireman.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you were a hypnotist. You couldn't be a fucking fireman either until you're a hypnotist, right?
Do you work like 3 days on, 2 days off? Like, do you spend the night at the firehouse and cook those big meals and all that stuff?
Is there a lot of chili and
We do, but we
foosball?
work 24 hours at a time. 24 on.
Okay,
You have
24
to have at
hours.
least 9 off before you go back in.
Wow.
Did you
It's a
watch the
rotating
King?
schedule.
Did you
That's
watch
fascinating.
Did you watch the King of Staten Island?
I have not yet, but I have heard many good things about it.
Yeah, I had
You
to
know.
too. I actually heard it's good. My
There's a
feeling.
lot. There's a lot of life in the firehouse as
Yeah.
a part of it.
That's
Did
what
you
I
see
hear.
it?
I saw it.
I did not.
Good.
I'm too cheap to spend $19 on pay-per-view. Come on. What's going on?
Come on.
Come on.
You would spend $19 if you went to the movie theater.
I would make
Right.
Dean spend it now.
Right.
I want to see Shaggy before we go. I want to see Shaggy. Show me.
That's Shaggy.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
hi, baby.
so elegant.
What
Oh
a
my
cutie,
God,
Mary.
that dog is cute.
Aw.
What kind of
You know, we
dog is
had a
that?
vet on first if you need one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have to
very
come to
sweet.
DC
Yeah,
for it.
First
That
one.
must have been tough, no?
Oh, it was
French
tough.
sauce.
They didn't get it.
Mary,
was-
what kind
Right, that's a good one.
what kind of dog is Shaggy?
He's in mud. But
So
he's like
cute.
a poodly.
Right, he
I was
looks
gonna
like
say
a
looks
poodle
cute.
kind of.
Yeah,
has
but he
that
has like
neck.
other things.
Yeah.
So cute.
Really
All right.
cute.
So, Rob and Mary, thank you guys so
Yes,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Thanks, guys. It was
Bye.
fun.
Hi.
Bye.
much. Mary, I hope
Does Rob get a
I
gift?
miss you guys.
He doesn't.
Oh.
You do.
You won.
He gets one of
You
my
get the
gifts.
gift.
it's a small.
Soon, it's going to happen, Mary, soon.
I know. I want to see you guys again.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
So, panel.
Nice work.
Good.
Kayla
We redeemed ourselves.
Yay, Lou.
Yeah.
PL.
One.
Rowe. Good job, Kayla Rowe. Listen, those were some tough ones. I will say Paul was a difficult
Was really hard.
so I don't really blame you. But the veterinarian, you should have gotten.
I think he was more difficult.
So I don't
He
know.
looked like some
Adam.
handsome outdoorsman.
We're
that, like,
talking about his software.
Adam, I can't get past the transportation question about
Yes.
the last.
I thought I
Makes
was.
you think that Rob worked in transportation?
Right.
I
Well,
thought
no,
because I mean, because there's so many positions.
That threw me a little bit because he goes to all of the different locations. That threw me a little bit.
You guys were just waiting for him to go, it's waste management.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the tattoos and muscles and
No,
shaved
I know.
No, you know what though?
I know.
You know what? If Gay hadn't guessed fireman, my next question was going to be about like, do you have like as far as like tools,
Right.
like your equipment?
Sanitation.
Because,
Okay.
No, because I'm sorry, but all I was thinking about when because he kept saying yes, no. In my mind, I'm like, you sound like those firemen guys, like on like those guys.
Yeah,
like,
it was
you know, in the
police officer
movie.
or fireman.
Yeah.
Him a little bit. But anyway, it was
Oh, say that again. We missed you.
We missed you.
it was a lot of fun. It was a good
It was good.
And firemen have the long hose.
You did your best.
Oh.
For Mary,
Hey.
come on.
That was a good one.
Sponsors, Beach Burger of Long Beach, New York, and Imagine Smile Design. We thank them very much for their patronage. Listen, we have a podcast coming up on Monday. So you can follow us and listen to it wherever you download our beautiful podcast, because if you're watching the show, basically, we pretty much take it for granted that you listen to the podcast. That's why you're tuning in, right?
We're trying to get Mary Trump for the podcast.
Right.
Mary Trump is on
She may come on. There is no media outlet that I have not seen Mary Trump on in the last 6 years. None.
Fire
In
away.
New York, we can go stalk her, you know, like outside of her house.
Gay, Jenna, thank you so much. Gay, thank you so much. Adam, Liz, Dan, thank you very much. Follow us on Twitter, guys. We have a great Twitter page going, and we'll see you next week. And thanks for tuning in to What's
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
What's my line? What's my line? What's my line? What's my line? Brought to you by... And now let's all play What's My Line?